Free time ma hunदाखेरि के गर्नुहुन्छ तपाईको hobbies?
I don't go out much at all. I love spending time with my son. I love spending time with my wife. I like staying at home. So I like staying at home. I love watching TV. I read. I don't read books, but I read a lot of articles.
Okay.
Case studies, articles. I'd like to watch TV shows a lot. I like spending time with my family. I like traveling.
अघि तपाईले देखाउनुको recent trip को what was that like? Because like that must have been crazy, right? Physically, like you name it.
Yeah, so that was my 10th anniversary, and I'm 39 now.
You really look good for 39. I mean, you look like you're in good shape.
Thank you. But you know, I was getting a little comfortable, so I didn't want to get into that zone. And despite several protests from my wife, I just asked her to trust me, and I took her for an 8-day Arctic adventure. So we went right up in the Arctic Circle, as close to North Pole as we can get. North Pole is in the middle of the ocean, so it's not land like South Pole.
Okay.
And there are basically a lot of host of countries around it. But we went to Norway, and then we went into Finland. We started walking from Finland. There's the northernmost town in Finland called Kilpisjärvi. And I'll tell you a funny story about that as well. Started walking, and we walked across Finland, Norway, and Sweden. So these three countries, there's a point where they meet. So we did a trek, which was around 7 days. So we snowshoed. So you wear like this 2 feet long shoe. It's like metal and it grabs to the snow. Otherwise, you can't walk on snow.
Yeah.
And we did it in the peak of winter. So this is like mid-Jan. So it's a very popular trekking route, but people do it in the summer.
Okay.
So the guy I went with, he's a bit mental, and he's like, we need to do it in peak winter.
So you get to experience the full of it.
Yeah, so it's deserted. Basically, you don't find any people except you. There's no phone communication. There's no electricity. There's no water. You're just walking in the snow. It's snow all around. It's beautiful. You see all kinds of lights in the sky, day, night. Day over there is 4-5 hours, and it's twilight. It's not day. So it's mostly dark.
Cell phone give काम गर्दैन.
गर्दैन. There's no cell phone. There's no water. So even if you have to drink water, we were carrying buckets and shovels.
Okay. त्यो लिएर नि जानुपर्ने नि आफूलाई खानलाई पानी.
Yeah. You can't take water. It'll freeze.
Okay.
So you basically shovel some snow.
Okay.
You light a fire and you make water for yourself. Wow. And all the food we took was just these tactical food packs which the army uses. It's all dehydrated food. So we shovel up snow, we melt it, make water, put it in those food packets, stir it up and eat. So that was food basically for 5 days. But it was beautiful. I mean, we walked a lot. We were friends. We got to talk a lot. We got to, you're just by yourself. Like, for those 8 days, we went cross-country skiing. We went we went dog sledging.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't felt more at peace or, at calm when I was there. It was incredible. And I mean, these are the things which money can give you, like, these great experiences. The world is so beautiful. I mean, you want to see the whole world, But I mean, it was fantastic. I mean, there was a point I just wanted to see how fast the dogs can go.
Mm-hmm.
And there was an inclined. So I was like, let's see, just leave the brakes and go. And I just let the dogs, and these Huskies, all they want to do is run.
Yeah.
It's cold. Those dogs are designed by God just to run. They cannot stop.
Also, probably why that's how they are alive as well. I mean, because it keeps their body temperature up.
It's so cold.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we got temperatures of almost minus 35, 38. We had friends with frostbites, but nothing was stopping anyone. And there's this one point going down the hill. It was so fast, I lost control of the sledge. I went flying over the sledge into the snow right next to a lake. And the dogs went and crashed into my wife, Mridula, in front of me. And I mean, then the guy who was leading us came. He was shouting, "What are you guys doing? You know, you have to take care of this. And, you know, I've been telling you, don't go fast," and all of that. But, I mean, that's an experience, you know, I'm not going to have that experience again. Or, you know, that was something which I'm never going to forget.
You Arctic journey, कतिको risky छ? I mean, like, generally, statistically, pura गर्दाखेरि,
It's not risky at all.
No, not
It's not risky at all. I mean, I wouldn't do something which was that risky. Plus, you have so much equipment nowadays. Even irrespective of the temperature, we were prepared. Plus, we were walking. So, I was carrying 20 kgs of clothes, but I didn't really need it. And even if there's an emergency, you have your heli services, you have all of that. So, it's anyone can do it. I mean, you need a bit of training, but anyone can do it. And it's because it's at sea level.
Okay.
So you don't have the stress of low oxygen when you do high mountain climbing.
Yeah.
So it's just the temperature, basically. The temperature, the dryness, and just being in that environment. If you can be okay slugging it out for a few days, and it's beautiful. I mean, just that experience. I mean, you know, there are these things called polar lights. So even the clouds towards the North Pole, they form icicles.
Okay.
And because the sun does not rise, it's only twilight. So all the light which is coming is from down below and hitting the clouds. So the icicles, in effect, create rainbows in the sky. And it's not like, you know, you see one rainbow far off. It's like the whole sky is covered with rainbows. It's like one of the most magical things I've ever seen in my life. I mean, you know, we went hunting that, you know, maybe we'll see some northern lights. And yeah, the northern lights were nice. I mean, they were nice to look at and it was magical. But as compared to this, I was like, this is like incredible. Why doesn't anyone talk about this? Like, just Google polar lights sometime, and it was just magical. It was just magical. Just being there, just white snow, peace, people you love around you, an insane guide. That's it. That's pretty much symptomatic of life.
So when you said ki alikata training preparation or science, what kind of training do you think?
So we did bit of strength training because we had to pull our luggage. Yeah. So when you're snowshoeing, we weren't exactly at, say, sea level. We went up to around 1,200 meters. It's not much.
1,200, yeah, just elevation more or less. Right?
Kathmandu just from sea level to 1,200.
Yeah.
So you do have to climb.
Yeah.
And climbing, when you're pulling, so we had these pull cars, which are like, you plastic sledges.
Mm-hmm.
So you basically put your luggage on that, you tie it up, and it's tied to your back.
So everybody gets one cart.
Yeah, one cart. So you're pulling your cart, you're going up, you're snowshoeing. Snowshoeing itself is more difficult than walking. So you need a bit of core strength.
Mm.
So we worked a lot on our core strength. We trained for a little over 60 days, me and my wife. This was our 10th anniversary trip. So we trained on our core, on our stamina.
Mm-hmm.
So we did a lot of hikes around Kathmandu.
Okay.
I've been living in Kathmandu for 15, 16 years now. I didn't know that we had such lovely hikes. I mean, we did Jamacho twice or thrice. We did Champa Devi. We went to Tare Bhir. We went to, there's these 3-4 different hikes in Nagarjun. We went to Dhap Dam, which was like 25 kilometers or 24 kilometers. It was incredible. I mean, just doing those hikes around Kathmandu, it was incredible. And, we took my son also. He was 6-year-old son. We took him for 2 or 3 of these hikes, and even he loves hikes now. So this was the basic training which we did, and of course we upped our protein intake a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And we were, in general, we were, sleeping on time, getting up on time, little more disciplined before we went. Because over there you get lovely sleep. It's
because you just like 4 or 5 hours of day open toilet. Other than that, it's completely dark.
It's completely dark.
Yeah, and you don't have network, nothing.
Nothing. So you get incredible sleep.
Yeah.
You get incredible sleep over there. So we would get up at 4 in the morning. We'd sleep at 8, 9, 10. I don't know. I mean, if we were talking, we would sleep a little later. But it was mainly, I think when you decide that you want to do this, half your job is done.
Yeah.
Even at work, I tell everyone that, the most important thing is to decide that I'm going to do this. Once you decide, you make things happen for yourself.
Yeah.
And it was much more difficult for my wife than for me. Yeah, I mean, it was very difficult for her. She cursed me a lot for the first 2 days. But eventually, even she started loving it. She started loving it. And I mean, it was really something which we, did together. And doing things like this, it adds a lot to you as a person, to your relationship. So